Yeah, what is good, Duke Cyrus? Yes, the patch notes are indeed out. I'm about to pull them up. I'm just sharing the stream and all that jazz. In fact, you've commented so quickly, I haven't even got my headset plugged in. I don't know how this sounds through the mic. I'm doing this real quick. Just give me a second and I'll pull them up. But more importantly, how are you doing, man? Hope you are doing well. I hope I'm even audible. I don't even know if I am. Why is that on my screen? Piss off. I should be. Yep, I am. Lovely. Is the gameplay no sound though? Mind you, no, it won't be because I'm fucking. Let me plug my headset in. I'm a fool. I know nothing. I'm telling you, there's literally one character on my mind right now. There's no audio. Why the fuck's there no audio? I swear I didn't turn the game music off. I was doing that glitch where it doesn't play the audio. The notes are not out. Okay, you calling me out? You calling me out? Boom! Boom! What's that then? What the fuck is this? Never mind. No, I don't know all the shit that's in here, but this is out. So I was like, fuck it. I don't know what the fuck is in here. To be fair, I didn't even read it before I made the tile. Oh shit, well there you go. There's a real answer. Fucking lie, you're done. I don't even know. I literally just saw these on Twitter as I was scrolling as I was about to go live. Oh my lord. The clickbait title, they're all going to come for me. What does it even say in here? The rabbit's got a fucking character entry. I will cry and that's okay, god damn. A big chilling, had a good weekend. Sounded good on my end. Also lovely. Thank you, thank you. How are you doing as well, Brother Juice, actually? I didn't think I asked you that because you came in here swinging. Swinging. This is cool. As we know. Right. This seems all kind of useless, but this is what I wanted to know. Isn't this... What? What? This adjustment helps players match with opponents close to their level at the start of a new phase. What? You're giving this player nearly close to 100 DR boost upon reset. I feel like the percentage of player that's actually better than this just hasn't played in a while, and therefore would be better with players around this range is very small. Whereas the percentage of player who are this good going down to here, who's going to smoke everyone around here, is like all of them. Pastor or rice, bro. I can't take anything right now, you know, because I'm actually full. I've just ate a curry. I've just had a nice portion of some curry. In fact, I'm rushing so much I haven't even got the Twitch chat up. So if anybody's in there, I am sorry. Right, they're not. Lovely. But these are actually cool. That looks very attractive. Oh, no. I was thinking I wouldn't be able to get one. unlike the other existing rankings, this is displayed per character. So it's just top 100 for your character, right? Or is it just top 100? Or is it you can place within the top 100 with multiple characters? Obviously, maybe it's still... Maybe it's that. Okay. Yeah, I ain't getting one of those. That's not what I'm asking. Pick one. Right, I'll pick pasta then, because I've just had a curry. I'll pick the pasta. I could so go for a curry right now. Damn. I mean... If you can do, I mean... Go for it. But if you're busy right now, work, whatever, I feel you, man. I just finished work myself. I came home, my older brother cooked the curry with my mum's help. It was quite nice. Is this working, by the way? No, they can't even see it. I don't care about TikTok. Also, Connor, I see you now. I'm going to have to bring the TikTok out. I've been rushing so much that I can't fucking... I haven't got anything set up whatsoever. I've got nothing set up at all. Right, what is good? Right, there we go. Now I've got everything set up. Was that so hard? Jesus. It was actually quite a difficult choice you gave me right there. It was quite a difficult choice. I'm not gonna lie, I actually kind of bummed. Because I wanted to see if the patch notes were actually out, but I guess they're not. There was literally one thing I was gonna do, like, upon those patch notes being legit. And I was going to go straight to Potemkin. I was going to read the rest later, but I was going to go straight to fucking Potemkin. If they don't take him out back tomorrow and shoot the face off him, I'm going to cry. I don't care what they do to anyone else. Just kill him, please. Please kill him. Please murder him. Rushing so hard because you had to bait us, shake my hair. Oh my god, man! That's what I'm doing, man. I mean, you see, I've been putting out all these. I don't know if you've seen. I've been doing a lot of YouTube shorts recently, man. That's what it is now. I'm in the content age of clickbait and shitty 10-second reels. That's what I got to do. You get out of lying to your audience or something. I'm addicted to it. I am addicted to it. You know, they say that the absolute high level execution individuals, they are addicted to that craft, and I am addicted to lying. Right, I'm still so not set up. You might not even be able to hear me. I haven't got the cushions that I put my hitbox on. PQT live. Never meet your heroes, guys. Let's just say the evidence is out there, and if you analyze the stream chats, I don't think any individual ever would have said, you know what, Brother Juicy's hero is Tanuki. If anything, I would have been the villain in your story. This guy comes in here all the time, and he's condemning me. He is consigning me to the wastelands. He is saying that I am the plague of this existence. This brother comes from my neck every time he's here. I haven't seen the short stocks are indeed up. Yeah, it's been fucking... I don't know if I've rambled... I'm pretty sure I have. It was on one of the Resident Evil streams, I think. I actually don't like doing them at all. Like... how many have I done? I think I've done like 2 RE2 shorts. I started playing RE2 like last week or some shit like that. Every time I sit down and do it, I'll do like 1 or 2. I just get bored. I'll just stop. But I do try and do them. Literally gave up half my life to the devil to make sure you go to hell when you die. Oh my god. God damn. You should kill yourself. Do you want me to tell you something that may make you give up the other half? Okay, what? Ouch. You say you're a pedophile, your parry is conquer. I mean, god damn. No, it's not that. No, like, this has happened before, but it seems to be happening a lot recently. A shitload, maybe it's because the game's coming out soon, the fighting game. A shitload of invincible stuff is like coming into my YouTube and shit, and I have been watching like a lot of it, and I've kind of watched enough to the point where I'm like, I'll watch it, but some of the animation just looks fucking awful. Like it does. It looks so bad. It's I don't know. It looks terrible. I've got a feeling I'm not gonna like finish it because I don't know if the story will be good enough to like make me want to watch it all. Basically, how long are the episodes? If it's like 24 minutes, yeah, I could survive. If this is like Western TV where it's like 45 minutes to an hour, bro, I'm cooked. No way. Oh my god, that's happened to me so many times recently. Where's my backdash? Okay, I did get lucky. How the fuck that aim? 40 minutes? Are you serious? 40 minutes? Why? Why are they that long? I've got some bad news for you. Hit me. Season 2 and 3 animations were the worst I've ever seen in my life. See, this is the vibe I've been getting, right? I think the story, from the bits that I've seen and that I know about, I can already tell the story is quite good. I don't know if it's like good all around with all the characters, but the central theme around like Nolan and Mark and their conflict in the earlier seasons, I guess, and then also like I've seen a little bit about them reuniting as well. Like that shit seems quite cool, right? But there comes like to a degree, particularly with like a modern day piece of media, there's like an expectation on like how you actually present that thing, and like there's some scenes I saw of like Atom Eve, is her name Atom Eve, the pink suited girl who can like make shit, right? I'm pretty sure it is, right? But like I think there's a scene where like Mark is fighting or something like that, and she's like in the hospital, and she's kind of like she basically gets angry and like uses her powers to get out of the bed or whatever, and the facial expression is just so dry. It's just so dry. I'm like, this just looks awful. Like it looks so bad. There's like no emotion in like almost no emotion in her face. Even despite that, I'm gonna watch it. 100% I'm gonna watch it. I've seen enough to the point where I'm like, no, I have actually got to see this now. I don't know if I'll watch it all, but I'm gonna start watching it. Grace said he knows more about TV shows and stuff. At least watched one season. Season 1. I remember you saying that season 1 was the best for animation, so maybe like don't get me wrong, I'm not expecting cinema. Not everything has to be cinema, but holy shit, like again, like I'm watching from YouTube Shorts, so like a lot of the shit I'm seeing is like clickbaity viral stuff, if you get what I mean, right? It's like a fight scene or like a shocking scene, like a death animation, right? I say animation, but you know what I mean, like a death scene. Like, is it Oliver flying through those two twins or something? Where he flies through them both at the same time and kills them. It just looks cheeks. Like, it just doesn't look good. Oh my god, I've literally somehow been able to consistently do that last few days. I've never... What? Dan's been crying for 2 years straight, and there's some filler episodes that are so... But they do filler as well. I mean, I guess it is a popular thing, right? So you're not going to want to just restrict it to the canon, right? Do you mind? Not much, but there's like a episode or 2 per season that's filler. I mean, I suppose I wouldn't mind. Like, do you think any of them are good? I'm sure there must be like 1 or 2 good ones. Based on the characters that are there, like, well, I say that. I don't know them all yet, but like, I could see like a filler with Cecil being pretty decent. Something around Cecil. It obviously would have to be something interesting around Cecil. But I could see like a filler around Cecil being pretty decent. But he's another reason why I want to watch, because he just seems like a really cool character as well. Or why I'm gonna watch. Don't remember the first season having any, and they're okay at best, you're saying. Oh my god, man. But now you're switching sides, like what they're for. But my older brother has seen it, and he's always told me about it, and he likes it, but I just don't watch much stuff in general. But like I say, like I've seen enough to the point where I'm like, no, I think I like this. It's just how much am I gonna like it? Well, no, I think I like it. I know I like it. I can already identify things that I like. But how much of the show is this? Basically, Mark and Nolan. I know it's all not going to be Mark and Nolan, right? But how much of the show is this, and then how well is it presented when it is that? And then when it goes away from that, how much is that? You know what I mean? Like, how good is that stuff? I didn't think he'd do that. No, I missed the button. Fuck off. I thought he was going into another parry animation. Parry. Yeah, parry, the spin. Bleach, end of season 3, start of season 4 so far are amazing. Oh, you're watching the you're on the Blood one, right? Shit. Ah, I pressed 2D by accident. If Angie got shot, Angie, you're not fucking with Angie. You want him to get nuked. I'm sorry, Bleach was a separate thought from what I was saying about the seasons. Oh, you're saying that's for Invincible, right? End of season 3 and start of season 4 has been amazing for Invincible. Didn't mean to do that. I tried to just defend it. Oh, I tried to break. Bleach is coming up soon, man. Bleach is the latest season's July, I think, right? ReZero starts again on Wednesday. Ah! Oh my god, I'm so excited. It's gonna be so good, man. Good time. I haven't watched anything in ages, but I will go back and watch ReZero. In fact, to be fair, I did watch something not too long ago. The last anime I finished was My Hero last season, which was actually banging to me. But it was banging within the context of what My Hero's ceiling was, if you know what I mean. Sleep? No, you can't be sleeping on peak zero, man. No way. No way, man. Especially not after last season. Oh my god. Oh, that actually was so dumb. You should kill yourself. Fuck off. It's huge. My gosh. I didn't get an RC there. Oh, he spaced me out far. Oh, I didn't know that. He spaced me out far enough that my 2P didn't hit him. Says you sleeping on literally everything else. I mean, I get you, but not literally everything else is ReZero. I mean, but even still, no, I do need to watch more. To be fair, I guess I've been playing a lot more with my new job. It kind of just works out. I usually do 12.6. I did a 10.4 today, so finished a little early, but I usually do 12.6. So I come back, have some food, and I'm streaming, and then streaming 3 or 4 hours. I'm kind of in bed. I need to go to bed after that. Don't want to stay up too late. So how are you, man? He lives under a rock that isn't slapped. But don't get me wrong, there's definitely some like shit that definitely isn't that good that I've probably enjoyed in the past and still would enjoy, but nah, I'll definitely watch more stuff. It's just getting my schedule right now, which I've been beginning to do. But yeah, I have a new job. Is it good? No, I fucking hate it. Just like I would any other job. I shouldn't complain about it, as like I said about my last job, because this is even easier than my last job. Everybody's super sound. I'm working in literally a small shop that is less than 5 minutes up the road walking. Like it's so close. Everybody's been super nice to me. Everybody's been super accommodating. Blah 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 blah. All the fucking works. But I still hate it. I still fucking hate it. But I have to do it. And just like I've said about every job I've had so far, probably bar the first one, this is the best compromise I can possibly ask for. If I fuck this up, there's nothing. There's just nothing. What do I even do? The pay is terrible as well, by the way. Like it's most definitely a huge. I'm working for £10 an hour. I don't give a fuck about the money at all. I only care that I make enough money to pay towards bills, and the rest I can just do whatever I want. 25-year-old working for £10 an hour. I don't care. I could not care less. That's the thing about working for me as well. I got asked about this job a while back by the guys who obviously run the place. Because obviously it's a local shop, right? So they've seen me quite a few times. So they were like, "Do you live locally? Like, we see you a lot." And I was obviously like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Are you interested in a job?" And I was like, this is right after I left my job. Like literally, it's like days after I left my job. I decided that I was going to leave and didn't tell him. And
You should kill yourself.
I felt the pendulum of fate like knocking. It was like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna say? What are you gonna do? So I said yes, but like I kind of laid out the gauntlet straight away, where it's like I'm not doing too many days and I'm not working 8-hour shifts. Like that's not happening. Now I've ended up doing 4 days a week, which is kind of too much. But at the same time, I have got a debt to Tanuki of which I've just finished paying off. So that's cool now, but. I think it's the time. Like I can manage the 4 days because I'm doing 6 hours. This is the thing though. I say that. To me, working 6 hours feels literally no different to working 8. It feels exactly the same. Exactly the same. At least when I'm there. I guess the only thing that feels different is like actually having more of my day when I get back. But that's it. Like, otherwise, it feels exactly the same. Oh my god. Stars aligned. They literally did. It's very lucky, really. That I even got offered it. Because, like, at that time... And this is also the thing. Like, they asked me that, and it was a good month before they contacted me again. So I'm pretty sure what was probably the case was they had a few other people that they asked who were more ideal for them. Because everybody else I'm working with, some people will do the 6-hour shifts also, but they're working like 5-6 days a week. So, you know what I mean? Like, they probably had some other people who were more ideal for them, hence why they didn't contact me. But then eventually they did, and I was like, right, I've got to try it. Like, I've just got to try and do it. Moon jumped, man. Is the store still located in the UK? Then yes, it's still a dump. Yes, we're in the UK, and this place is. There you go. I would agree with the joke, like, well, saying the UK sucks, but I have like no investment as to whether it does or it doesn't. So here you go. Yeah, that's pretty much why I've been streaming a lot more consistently recently. Because the times just work out nice. Can't get my fingers to do shit, man.
You should kill yourself.
Curious, how you doing, homie Slash? Hope life's treating you well. Eat that green burst. And this. And this. And this. And this. And that. And then this. Yeah, literally, I was scrolling Twitter, I saw patch notes dropped, and that's why the title is as it is. I didn't even read them. I thought they would be patch notes. But yeah, I mean, it says in the thing that they'll be dropped tomorrow, so... Which is cool, because I also don't have work tomorrow, so... Fucking Johnny! It's not Johnny, it's me. Just playing like absolute cheeks. Really cut off Chaos's legs. I mean, I was saying, me personally, it's Potemkin. If those patch notes were up today, I was not going to read any of it. Straight away. I was going to go straight to Potemkin. And based on what I read there, I would either read the rest of the patch notes happy or crying. First time I'm ever going to be free to play Guilty Gear when a patch drops. Lovely! Lovely! Got no commitments. That's what we like to hear. Bro can smell the game. I mean, part needs to get his everything cut off. I mean, I absolutely co-sign that. Absolutely.
Mankind knew that they cannot change.
Yes,
You
please.
should kill yourself.
I thought it would miss. That fucking hits me. I should have cursed. Or stained. Trump. But yeah, straight up delete Potemkin. Can I just say how hard you're cooking right now? Because I totally agree. The game better smell good. Don't worry, I'll be playing Jam. I'll literally be playing a character who can cook up some shit that smells good for you. I waited just a little bit to see if he would do something, and he did. Did you see the blood sign? Did I mention the blood sign? I actually did, because they showed the didn't they show like a match with Jam and Naga? I swear they did. And he did the blood sign. I didn't watch close. I only watched it like once and then watched it. How? I know you have like the landing lag, right? But I was on the floor for fucking ages. It felt like a good second I was on the floor.
Mankind.
You should kill yourself.
Give me that. What? Where's the Blackstone? Like -2 frames. I can't reach him, man. Ugh. I see. No, you lucky bastard. How does my jump kick not hitting there? I did not burst.
You should kill yourself.
For some reason, no, it's not that round. No, I pressed a fat fingered the wrong button. I just wanted forward slash. Nice. I fucked up there as well. I literally just tried to run in and do 2P. I probably still would have got hit. He would have jumped over the 2P probably. But I fucking did thingy. Bird. Somehow. No arbiter sign. I might have got killed if I did it, but let me do it. There's a heavy arbiter sign. Okay, he has 2 bars. He's probably going to spam one straight away. There we go. Second one he'll be a bit more careful with. Right, dash. He actually stood his ground. No, I thought I was going to hit him. It is unfortunate that card's foul drop wasn't fixed, so still no wall-to-wall combos for him potentially. However, lightning strike plus blitz might have some interesting rounds. Yeah, the lightning strike thing is pretty cool for Kai, I think. No shove wall-to-wall anymore anyway. So some characters as well. See, I kind of agree with you. But, for Blitz though, I think Blitz is just I was saying this in the previous stream. The way Blitz works is basically like Wild Assault. It's like a super though. Wild Assault still lives, it's just you can't use it all the time because the restriction now is you have to land a counter hit. But when you land it and it's going, it locks you out of burst. You can't burst. And obviously it splats wall if you're close to it. So it's actually going to be quite restricted. Or restrictive, if you will. In the sense that... Maybe restrictive is the wrong word, but the point is, like, it's a very... Wild Assault is very malleable. Like, you can use it in very many ways. Aside from maybe Y, right? But... Counter Blitz will literally just be a stripping down of its many uses. By locking it to only being used on counter hit. Oh god. For fuck's sake, this guy's just clapping me.
You should kill yourself.
So it's like basically it'll just be a situation of like you land a counter hit, somebody's on like 95% burst. Do you like you can go for a route for a burst bait if you want to, or do you just do counter blitz and guarantee the damage and also the wall spot? There'll be no threat of losing the combo. But I'm finding this fucking impossible to deal with. But I am dealing with it terribly now. Let's go to Lost Fame, welcome to the stream.
Family's great.
So let me show you can come after Blitz. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, yeah. Looks like burst guaranteed damage and wall break. Yeah, yeah, that's what. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about hard knockdown, but yeah. It's not like Wild Assault at all. Wild Assault is volatile because it homogenizes character identity and routing. Characters play that game around Wild Assault. Blitz isn't going to do that. You're definitely right, but the usage is the same in the sense one of the many uses of Wild Assault are converted in Blitz, i.e. basic, but it's just restricted. So you get your counter hit and you lock the person out of the burst, obviously, off the counter hit, and you use your Wild Assault and you get the wall break. Like, it's not as malleable as the previous version of it. But it's kind of like the same concept where it's like... just use it basically whenever. So like if I don't know, if I throw a button out like this... from mid-screen, I can like nearly wall-to-wall. Whereas like with counter blitz, it's just going to be... now I can only do it at the wall, but the purpose is the same. But this is what I was saying earlier, like what the reason why Wild Assault is so fucking AIDS is because it's so malleable. Because it can do so much and be used in so many different ways. It's just fucking way too strong. So Counter Blitz is like basically this. It's Wild Assault, but you can only use it in one very specific way. Now go 2 blood, 6 age, and can't blitz damage. Could go crazy. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I don't know if it'll be a hard knockdown mid screen either. Could be crazy if it is. Depending on what the advantage is, of course. That's however a simplification. It's only one use of wild. So yeah, I know. That's the point I was making. Though. Like, it is in and of itself a boiling down of wild. Like the idea of using wild assault with counter blitz is kind of still there. It's just very much restricted. It still lives, is basically my point. Just nowhere near in the way that it has been shot. It's taken down the back. It's been taken around the back and shot multiple times. But its crimes have not been heinous enough for it to die. It must live in some way. Terrible analogy, but you get the point. For people who bought the extremely shitty wild assault mechanic for what? Yeah, do you want to see the balance patch? I mean, I like wild assault, I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm going to like the game better when it's gone, because I do think that's a healthy call, but I mean, I've loved the game, even with it in it, personally. Restricted like Blitz Shield is 100%, and this is the better call. Because like you said, totally right, it homogenizes the cast. Because of just how wild assault is, because of just how strong the mechanic is. So getting rid of it is 1,000. Well, I say getting rid of it in its current form is 1,000% a better decision for the game. I thought I had enough time to be RC, but I'm not fast enough. Wild Assault is gay, respectfully. My dash, there we go. I tried super. Can't get it off. The cheap mix. He's not dead. So now he's going to go absolutely bonkerinos. Maybe I should have paid attention to his bar. Chomp. But I'm ready, man. I'm ready for the new patch.
You should kill yourself.
Okay. Oh, just delayed just a little bit, but his 2S is fast as fuck now, boy. Because he's in level 2 blood. See, that's one thing I will miss, I guess. I think a lot of the characters I play are going to be negatively impacted from the removal of traditional wild swing. But like they should be. Like Testament should not be able to combo the way that he can with 6HS off wild swing. Like, it's just kind of dumb. That's not the character archetype. Why am I comboing like that? I do enjoy doing it, that's for sure. I don't deny that. Why did he do that? He looked like he committed to avoiding it. Like to it. Oh. For fuck's sake. He looked like he committed to making the read on me doing a super. It's the one part hard, sorry, but I think it's the entire animation. Yeah, White Wild Assault is AIDS, but it's one of those things where it's like, it's an accumulation of issues in my opinion. White Wild Assault is kind of the same as Drive Impact in Streets. There's two things that piss me off about White Wild Assault. Three, really. Three is the third one is like a accumulation of issues. A lot of the characters who have it just don't fucking need it. So you compound, like when they've got, like, let's say Gold Lewis for example, right? Gold Lewis having like Drone, the Coffin, and White Wild Assault is just fucking pain. But to me, like, there's two problems with White Wild Assault. One is it doesn't look distinct as like a Drive Impact. So sometimes, like, at least for me, someone can be doing it, I don't even fucking notice if I don't hear the sound cue. It's just weird. And then two, if I'm remembering correctly, and I'm pretty sure I am, the frame data for White Wild Assault is not that bad on block, like an uncharged one. It's not unsafe, right? I swear it's not.
You should kill yourself.
But no, it's well, yeah, it's minus, but it's not unsafe, right? I swear it's not. Much like a Drive Impact. If you block a Drive Impact, you don't get a punish for it. You just block it, and you lose a. If anything, you get punished for blocking it in a way because you lose drive ball.
You should kill yourself.
Okay. That's poor from me. He's running to me again like that. Fair play. Press forward. Oh my god. I guess whilst it was tied to your meter and not your burst, that would be drive rush. Yeah, yeah.
You should kill yourself.
You'd be whipping it out every 2 seconds. It'd be crazy. I mean, in this game, you kind of, given that you smash the wall when you use your Wild Assault, which you pretty much do, unless you're a character with White Wild Assault, you're pretty much using it like a fucking drive rush anyway, because you use it so often. This guy's kind of mashing, and I'm just not doing a really good job of getting his timing down. What are you doing that for? Okay.
You should kill yourself.
Okay, you got me with that. Fuck off, Testament. Tried to jump. I'm getting hit by some fucking dumb shit here. Why am I gambling all that on a throw when I haven't gotten the meter?
You should kill yourself.
What's the fucking shit I'm getting hit by here? Feeling like an absolute buffoon. Testament! I tried to jump, I fucked it up. Okay, now he's wasted his meter. There we go, finally got my jump. There we go, finally. Thanks for the likes on the TikTok side, Jenny. Thank you. Hope life is treating you well.
You should kill yourself.
This guy kind of sucks. I mean, I can only say that of myself. Whatever I think of this guy, I'm struggling, so I gotta step it up. It's wild how like tilt will get me sometimes, because last night I just rage quit after like 45 minutes. I'm playing just as shit as I was then, and although it is annoying me, like I'm not gonna rage quit. At least not right now. I'm nowhere near that right now. Well, what the fuck? Well, what the fuck? DP? I just wanted 6 HS. Back dash. Thank you.
You should kill yourself.
Good tech. Sun Dipper. Nope. Nope. There we go. Right. I'm probably autopiloting a bit because I'm just fucking work tired. You know what I mean? I'm just expecting to win and then I'm tilting because I'm actively autopiloting. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Am I thinking about what I'm doing? Oh god.
We've got a newcomer.
Okay. It's pretty high ranked Alphalt, so
You should kill
I
yourself.
fucking suck against this character. Okay. Don't know what you thought that was, but I'm falling for it. Should really confirm that, but I got away with it.
You should kill yourself.
I was going to say this towards the end of the first round. It's very strange that the first 2 exchanges we've had is here running up and another one. That's like 4 times it's happened now. Just sprinting straight into me and hitting with fire slash. Like I get the Alphalt's fast, but this is supremely dumb and I need to take it for what it is. I need to actually deal with it.
You should kill yourself.
Back dash? No. This character does my head down. So. Where's my YRC? Holy fuck. What the fuck? Where's my... Oh, what the fuck, man? How the fuck did she hit me with the force slash? Where's my YRC? What the fuck?
You should kill yourself.
Okay. We're gonna spend some of it straight away. How the fuck has that just hit me? The rollback. How did the bomb hit me?
You should kill yourself.
Did I switch sides too quickly? Is that what happened? Why couldn't I 6p that? Does Alphalt's Heavy Slash jail me into Wreck-It? Jail Testament into Wreck-It? Are you fucking serious? Because I know the fast close slash heavy slash is a gap as well, so I'd have to 6p that. Right? Fuck off, man. This character does my head in. This character pisses me off, man. I said I wasn't going to rage quit. I'm tilting. I'm not going to lie. I'm tilting very early on. Do it, Alpha, please. I like a play for 2 minutes, get bored. I kind of feel the same way playing against you. I'm not going to lie. It's the if you play against it with a character that doesn't have a DP, she's fucking annoying. This is Kai again. Okay. It's gonna be my 3D, man. You have to pardon me fucking tilting, because I'm tilting off face of the earth right now. Other than that, I'm fine. I'm doing lovely. How about yourself, man? Bro. This is what I mean about work tiredness though, right? Like, I've got to accept I'm gonna get hit by some dumb shit. I'm playing a fighting game. What the fuck does it matter if I get hit by something that's kind of dumb? Just don't get hit, or if I get hit, shrug it off. But when I'm in this type of like slightly tired mood, I'm operating under this veil of like, what is the right and wrong way of playing, if you get what I mean? So if somebody does something dumb and hits me, it's like, what in the fuck? 6p whilst I'm running at you. Good right idea, man. What is Gucci?
You should kill yourself.
I'm doing good myself. What about you? Aside from a bit of tilting. A bit of good old fashioned tilting. Fuck off. What am I fucking doing? What am I doing, man?
You should kill yourself. Now.
Behold my true strength! Behold my true strength, huh? Stunned with respect, you underestimated me. You're mine! Saw that! DA pop! Stunned with you give me no choice.
Why the first one? Oh my god, man. I'm actually losing my fucking mind, man.
You should kill yourself. Now.
I see you! I see you! Stunned with behold my behold my true strength!
Sorry about that, I was just talking to my sister.
For the holy order!
Where's my Grave Reaper?
You give me no choice!
Oh, I can't fucking press buttons. I can't fucking. Oh my god, man.
That was a fine bout.
Yeah, layers moving. I have to see. I mean, it does. To me, it does look quite dumb as well. But
We've got a new
I need to watch it more because I've seen obviously the jump. I wonder how much like he still has his like his slide momentum, right? How far can he move when he goes into that?
You should kill yourself. Now.
Messed it up. How am I getting hit by that? What the fuck am I doing? How do I not get my... I tried to land with punch. I'd have to watch it back, but it didn't even look like I missed. It looked like I just didn't punch. How do I not get that? It's better. I'm already tilted. Man, I'm actually losing my fucking mind.
You should kill yourself. Now.
I can't do anything. I can't move.
You should kill yourself. Now.
can't even finish a fucking version.
You should kill yourself.
Holy shit. Why am I doing that? What is possessing me to do that? Of all the things I could have done there, what the fuck have I just tried to do empty jump for? Into grab? Like, what am I doing? Fuck me. Can just be cross-up length in memory?
You should kill yourself.
Doesn't he have a... He has like freedom of his buttons though, right? When he lands, doesn't he? Or like he has unique buttons, which he has the freedom of when he's landing, right? In that stance. I swear it said something like that.
You should kill yourself.
Okay. Yeah. How often do you rage quit? I mean, I don't play much off stream, so to be honest, almost never. Like, I did last night. I lasted like 45 minutes. The last time I'll have literally rage quit a fighting game will have probably been on stream. So whenever the last time that was the last time I had rage quit in a fighting game. Aside from yesterday, of course, you know what I mean? I'm usually not playing, and then like, if I do play off stream, it's usually like in very small sessions, maybe like an hour. Definitely longer when like a new character drops, so like I would not be surprised if come 2.0 I'll play a bit off stream, like for sure, more than I usually would. But then that'll inevitably go down and be replaced by like other games, and just working on writing and stuff. Respect. It definitely is. It's a work thing. It's like a fatigue from work where like I've spent all day in my own fucking head bitching about work. And so now like there's a irritability in me and like a tiredness in me.
I'd say it's time.
Didn't mean to delete that. Delete, what did it say?
Can sugar for you?
I literally never rage quit. Bro has never ever felt the rage. Never in his life. Truly 100% zen. I get that, bro. It's pain pepper. It's pain pepper. I mean, it's one thing to just like be frustrated because of that like accumulation of annoyance. It's another thing when like I have that and a lot of the like things that happening to me that are pissing me off are like directly my fault. Like it'd be one thing if I was just getting out of class, it'd probably still annoy me, but like I could like internalize it better when I'm just doing like the dumbest shit. It's so frustrating because I know it's stupid, but I'm pissing myself off by doing it. So why the fuck am I doing it? You're in a bad mood now. Play fighting games. 100%. See, like I want to play. I mean, like I was thinking about it at work today. Like I want to play Strive basically every day to be ready for the patch. Because one thing that is bad that I sometimes do, definitely with Street Fighter and Tekken, is I don't play it all until the patch drops. And then when I start playing the game and knowing that I'm slow at learning characters, as well as being rusty on the game, and then I start to struggle. Like Alex is a good example of that. And I get annoyed. It's like, well, I have just set this up entirely for failure. Do you know what I mean? So I want to play. I'm not playing because I have to, but like I definitely should play before, you know, like an update or something like that, so I can feel fresh on, so I can feel good on the game, and save myself a bit of trouble. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, I've never been met. Never ever. Never ever. I ain't never been made. I just told that guy his family, that you would trace back his family tree to its absolute origin and endeavour to wipe out any and all records of it. But that wasn't rage, that was just, you know, that was just shit talk. I was just saying the Naruto is very responsible. Bros who can swag you out. Oh god. We've got a newcomer. Same guy, I think, right?
You should kill yourself. Now.
Why have I done that? That's what I mean about things that annoy me, like me doing stupid shit that annoys me, but I keep doing it anyway. There, I think he did like he did the, what is it called? The clone thing twice, right? I blocked the first one. He does it again. I blocked the second. I can't remember exactly how it went, but basically he did something that hit me briefly, but didn't combo. And I tried to throw him when he did that. And I wasn't mashing through. I pressed throw once. And I got hit. I registered the fact that I got hit. And the very next thing he did, I still pressed throw anyway. Why? Like if I was just mashing throw and I get hit, like whatever, I was mashing the button. But I only pressed the button once, and I realised, oh shit, he just hit me. So there's going to be a bit of a scramble, and I pressed throw. Why? Mix! Well, shit like that, it's a bit annoying, but I won't get too frustrated at that because it's like hitboxing, you know what I mean? I just need to get better. Left side, it's tough. It's more fun to jump in when everything's fresh and not remember everything you hate, like potting around engine, etc. Well, this is why I always say, like, when you have bad tilt, you have to stop, because good tilt, you, like, obviously you always remember your sessions, right? But the feeling that comes with you upon the next session, if it's bad tilt the previous session, is way worse. Way worse. You don't want to be carrying that feeling with you when you boot the game up, because you'll just hate your time with it. That's literally what I was going to do. Is patch notes any good? I heard they're going to be doing battle balance separately. Yeah, unfortunately, I literally saw it come up on Twitter, Violet, and thought it was the patch notes. And technically I'm right, it is patch notes. But it's not the patch notes, you know what I mean? It's not the patch notes we're after, unfortunately. So yeah, they'll be dropping tomorrow. I would never curse someone's bloodline. I would never do that. Never. I would never, ever crush someone's throat, Diamond. That's theirs, not mine. I couldn't possibly do that. How would I ever do that to someone? You can good dragon. It ain't me. But you are hitting me, though. Never mind. Tried to do the teleport storm, man. I didn't even get it. You lucky man. Fuck.
You should kill yourself.
That is why Wild Assault is dumb. Why can I even do that? I think I'm safe. No, never mind. Then again, he has spent his bar. That's actually kind of ideal for me, to be honest. God, this is jamming on Nago is so stupid. I'm an avid hater of Nago, man. Fuck Nago. We got the Nago hate brigade here. To be fair, I don't mind Nago. I think playing against fucking Brother Juice so many times trained me to actually be half okay at fucking dealing with him sometimes. Not fucking now, because I'm fucking sucking balls right now. He doesn't piss me off as much as Potemkin, I would say. Or Alpha for some reason just pisses me off like real bad. Alpha does my head in. With Alpha, it's probably the fact that the Wrecker, it just is, if that makes sense. Like as a mix-up, it just is. Like, it doesn't matter whether you're Jimbo Bobski or fucking whoever. Like, once you enter the Wrecker, I am in a 50-50 mix-up, it doesn't matter who you are. Considering all the obnoxious ways she can get into that, and that she can play neutral to get herself into that, it's mad annoying. I say that as a character who plays quite obnoxiously themselves, but I think I'd rather deal with Testament's annoyingness than fucking Alpha.
You should kill yourself.
Can't convert like that with this character. I know that, so why am I trying?
I see.
Okay, come after me. Got him. Right, I'm gonna head out. Don't tilt too times. I'll try not to erase it. My bad if the fucking rambling is annoying to you. I don't tilt too often, to be fair, but today I'm on one. I'm on one. I say that I don't tilt too often. I tilted yesterday. I'm tilting today. I better shut the fuck up. I am now resident tilter. No, thanks for swinging by, man. Let's have a good. Let's have a bit more responsibility going across the screen. Look what are you playing against? I thought a bit silly, really. Immature challenge. Press? No. There you go, I just want to play Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 14, right? Yeah, I remember let's talk about you being big into that game. Enjoy your session. And then we do this. Please don't stick to the wall. Oh, I was hoping we wouldn't be that close. I was going to go for a left right. Oh, that's beautiful. No, but that's the worst thing I could allow to happen after that. He spent his valuable resource on it. Fuck. I'm surprised he went for that. I'm surprised he went for that without PRCing quicker. Wondering tilter in the building. He is. He is. I do want to play this, so I just need to fucking take a chill pill. Just play the next however many sets. The results be as they may. And just fucking focus on what I'm doing. What I'm doing and what I'm not doing. And what I'm doing that I should not be doing. Knock them off one by one. You're okay, doing, man? Life's treating you well. The new patch is not out yet. I thought the new patch... Well, technically I'm right. They have dropped some patch notes. But they are not the battle balance changes. It's just some other information. The battle balance changes come tomorrow. And the patch comes out on Thursday. So we're not quite there yet, but... we're almost there.
You should kill yourself. Now.
I should have known he was going to do that, really. He's bursting with similar time in the last few times we've played. I didn't get my 2k. Dash. Dash, fair play. No! Press the wrong button. I meant to do FD. I meant to do an FD break.
You should kill yourself.
I've got to react to that, man. There's nothing else you can do. I don't know what he was trying to do there, but it's not worked. And then I just missed the air dash by accident.
I see you, finger thrust. Super deal. For the holy order.
Didn't think you would do that.
Slap. You should kill yourself. Now.
Behold my true strength.
Huge. Okay, this is still scary because he's got 50 meter. So do I now. Oh my god, how many times are you gonna hit me with that stupid fucking... It's not difficult to deal with whatsoever. Where's my Grave Reaper? How am I not on the other side, man? Oh, that's so frustrating, man. I should have gone for super as well. I just wasn't confident 'cause it's on the left-hand side.
You should kill yourself. Now.
I'm anticipating this. Oh my... This is what I mean. That's where I can get annoyed. It's like, how many times are you going to do the most... Where's my 2p? How many times are you going to do the same setup with the same... In like the same timing and everything, and I'm just going to let him do it. He bet on the right, on the pad, like, yeah, absolutely. Way more reliable on the right side. As in, like, for the movement area. So when I do, like, a motion, if I'm doing super on the right-hand side, I'll pretty much get it, like, 10 times out of 10. But on the left-hand side, typically when I've got to do it fast, it's very difficult for me, personally. Jesus Christ. Stepping out a big buff in the patch. Yeah, we don't know. We don't know. We don't know. I guess we're going to see. We're going to see. Testament mates can only pray. I don't really know. I was saying this in one of the streams before. I feel like with the stain proc on grab change, I don't really know what you do to Testament now. That's like in line with the character, you know what I mean? I really know what the what that next thing would be. Me too. That's so strange. What do you have levers? Or are you talking about controller? Imagine you have PC, right? So do you play because you were saying you play on keyboard? I remember you saying that. So like, do you have the same experience where like for the left side of your motion inputs, you just feel slower, weaker. Like the fingers aren't as responsive, basically. It's harder to do certain motions. Buttons, maybe they'll add something for it. I mean, to be fair, it's possible. When it comes to buttons, like, of course I'd like to be greedy. I feel like Testament's got some pretty cracked buttons anyway. Unless you're saying like literal brand new buttons. fucking so ass. Play pad, but yeah, so yeah, you're bad on the left side of the pad. To be fair, I can't say I ever had like a for a controller like a bad side. I had a worse side, definitely worse on the left than on the right, but I never was like on the pad. It feels bad on the left. If I'm trying to do a super here, it's very hard for me to basically. If I'm on controller and I'm doing this, I'm doing like the motions for super in this game. It doesn't feel different. It feels a bit slower, but on the pad, like I can just mash that super like this on the right, and I'll get it like 99% of the time, very easy. Whereas on the left, the movement feel I'm not like just going like I'm actually slowing myself down because if I just try and go for it, I won't get it. I say that I'm fucking getting it now. But the reality is like when I'm like doing a conversion in a match, I'm not gonna get it like that. My hands aren't gonna be so ready to spam the buttons. You know what I mean? Playing Street Fighter with awful input reader, bro. Literally, right? No word of a lie. I have never once plugged in my controller for any fighting game since I got my hitbox. Doing Alex's combo trials in Street Fighter 6 was the first time where I actually broke and I plugged my controller in because I was so sure that the game's retarded ass input reading system just could not accommodate for me being a little bit too fucking slow. A little bit too slow. And it's some dumbass combo that late in his tree. And I just could not. The super, it was a left-sided super, so I was thinking, okay, it's probably my fault. So let me just go on controller and let me see if I can do it. And see if like it's my timing or this or that. But it's just because like I am half a step slower on the board and possibly a bit less clean, it will just never fucking read the super I was trying to do. It's a fucking impossible combo to do with my current skill level on the boards. It's just it's pissing me off. On the opposite, facing right is hard, facing left is worse. I see, okay. Been waiting 3 minutes for a sport game on Overwatch. What world are we living in? Where is everybody, man? I'm waiting for a second. It's in the game off the other day, kept dropping quarter second inputs. See, the thing is, I want to play it, and I want to try Alex and give him, just see whether I like him or not. Especially considering the last 3 DLC characters I've really liked, I think, right? What? Am I missing one? Sagat. No, Sagat, Viper, Elena, right? They're the last 3. I really liked those 3. It's like, maybe I like this one. The game just, it is the worst, and specifically in regards to its inputs, it's the worst feeling fighting game I've ever played. Like, it does, it just feels awful. It feels like you're constantly fighting the game. It's weird. Tried to super that and messed it up. It's okay to be fair, because he may have bursted on reaction. Which would have killed me. He's down. But no, I really do like Street Fighter as a game. It's just that's the one thing that pisses me off. And you know it's a Street Fighter problem when I have that problem in no other game. I don't have that problem in any other fighting game. Not even remotely. Fuck off to my flash, that's not reaching me. Are you going to be giving... this goes for anyone in here, really, anyone who's listening. But particularly to you, Brother Juice, because I know you like Invincible. Are you going to give the game a try? For fuck's sake, I've missed time to jump twice. Are you going to give Invincible Versus a try? I wasn't sure, but then I've seen it's got full crossplay. So I was like, okay. So at least like for players, you're gonna get like a variety of matches. You'll get matches basically. It'll feel fresh. It won't be like these fucking anime arena fighters, which even if I like the game, I'm playing in a pool of fucking 10 players. It's like I'm playing at a local, like all the time. But I'm not. I'm playing at a local, but I'm not, because I don't get the benefit of not having lag. Oh wow, that's unfortunate. That is really bullshit what's just happened to him. I'm not gonna lie to you. Up on the new season the other day. You've been enjoying it? We were just talking about it a bit earlier actually, because I am going to give it a try at some point. I was talking about how like my YouTube is like constantly showing me shit from it. This has happened before, but like recently it's kind of like gearing up again where I'm seeing like loads of shit from Invincible. I've watched so much that I can kind of deem, well I've already been able to deem like I think I will kind of like it. It's just the presentation of the show that's going to like determine whether I just like think it's okay or whether I actually like really like it, you know what I mean? Stay back. Who's cool? Yeah, I agree. As a fighting game at least, it does look a bit scuffed. A bit low budget. Obviously it probably is, right? But for a fighting game it really don't matter. Like so long as the game is good and fun, I don't really care. It definitely amplifies it when the game looks, you know, as beautiful as Grand Blue or this game, but doesn't need it.
We've got a newcomer. Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
You should kill yourself. Now.
No lost by right, yeah, okay. That's super attempt. Making no bones about it. So was that. Why would you... What was he doing? Why did he grab? The succubus wasn't even close to him.
You should kill yourself.
That must have been a mistake. He must maybe tried to 2D. To do that, but whatever.
You give me no choice.
That's just defend.
You should kill yourself. Now.
For the holy order.
Lovely.
You should kill yourself.
For the holy order! Behold my true strength!
Same over there. Back dash. Ugh! There's just too many games, man. Too many games.
We've got a newcomer.
I just finished the, well, replayed the RE2 remake. I don't know if you've seen that, Brother Juice. As I've been going through the Resident Evil series. It was pretty fucking peak. I can't believe I played that game. I've been saying this as I've been playing the as I was playing it. I can't believe I played the RE2 remake when it first came out and literally just didn't take any of it in. Like, holy shit, Young Nuki was such a fucking loser. How the fuck did I not play that game and be like, this is the greatest thing?
Mankind knew that they could
RE is like awesome. How did that happen?
Behold my true strength!
Oh, shit. Okay. Everything you said, I was playing Dragon Ball. I was talking about what we were talking about earlier about the me talking about me watching Invincible and stuff. Or going to watch it. But leave him alone. He did his best, bro. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck Young Nuki. I was saying whilst I was streaming RE2, I was like, if you ask Young Nuki, maybe not like when RE2 came out, but like basically if you ask Young Nuki what the best games he's ever played was after playing RE2, my number one would probably have been The Last of Us Part 1, which is not the worst shout ever. It's not, I wouldn't say it's great, but it's not the worst shout ever. But close second, basically second to that would have been like fucking GTA 5. Like, yeah, I ain't played no fucking games. Why would you throw like that? Still good. The Last of Us Part 1 is good.
You should kill yourself.
I need to replay it something, because I have not played that game in years, bro. I wouldn't put The Last of Us Part 1 like fucking anywhere near like a lot of the games I like that are my favourite now. Press that. So every young British Irish person got in GTA. In FIFA, yeah, it was. That's what I was on for a long time, but
Looks like I
yeah, replaying the RE2 remake is like, yeah, this game is awesome. Another thing as well, I know you've not played RE9 yet, so I won't. I guess this is kind of spoilery insofar as saying like an opinion I have about RE9. It's not gonna go into anything too deep, but I feel like the jump scares in RE2 are way worse. Like I probably only got jump scared in RE9 a few times. That's not to say that there isn't jump scares. They just didn't really get me like that. But the ones in RE2, like every few minutes, I was literally shitting myself. I was like, what the fuck? This does not usually happen when I play these types of games. They just don't really get me like that. But with RE2, it was. I was like, fucking hell.
You should kill yourself.
For the holy order!
There's jump scares in RE2 because I'm just too tough. I mean, god damn! Bro is unflinching. Or the jump scare's not really be working for you. Because to me, to be fair, for me, it usually doesn't.
Pardon me? You give me no choice.
Like, you're always going to get the odd surprise every now and then. That's just like just reactions, isn't it? Whatever, but they usually don't work for me like that. But, no, there was quite a few where I was like, holy shit. Oh, for fuck's sake, I can get my super out. I don't remember the jump scares. Nah, I'm the worst with jump scare, my lord. I don't remember them all specifically, but it's just like, you know, like scripted events where like fucking, I don't know. I'm trying to remember one in particular. I think there's like another explosion to the chopper, I think, after it crashes into the wall. That made me shit myself. This is before Mr. X comes in though, I'm pretty sure. Oh, like loads of the times when like the lickers come in as well. Like I was fucking shitting myself. And because they're so fast as well. Like holy shit. There's like, you know when you're in like the underground like lab in the ark, I think it's called. And like you're doing the herbicide thing. There's like a room. You go into the main sort of plant room, and then there's like a underground that you have to unlock after you get like a part of the code or whatever. It's not braille, is it? The symbol basically. You put them together, and you get like the hatch that you open up and you go underground, right? And in the rooms that you get to as you follow that trail, there's 2 lickers, and they literally like I was like weak, and I basically need to kill the lickers, otherwise I'm not gonna get through the room. Because there were zombies in there as well, so they would have aggroed the lickers and they would have killed them. And like one of them, there's like a quick left that you can take, and you've got the rest of the corridor and a right that goes a bit as well, right? One of them's on the left, really close to me. I can see it as soon as I open the door. The other one's around the corner. I can't even see it, right? So I'm thinking, right, okay, I'll shoot the licker on the left and kill it, and then I'll run into the door and avoid that the second one, and then I'll kill that basically once it stops aggroing. I shot the first licker, and like a split second later, it leaped right in front of me. I shat myself. I was, especially after coming off RE9, because they're just nowhere near as quick. They are not as quick.
You should kill yourself.
Stay in, this is huge. But no, I loved it. I loved RE2. When I finished Leon's route, I said, thus far, I still think like my current tier list of RE games from the ones I've played, they're all bangers obviously, but my current favourites were the RE1 remake, well RE9 number 1, the RE1 remake a very close second, and then RE2 slightly behind, because my personal reason is like RE2 remake is like very similar to RE1, and they're both not particularly like RE9, right? At least Leon's sections. I guess RE2 is kind of like Grace's sections, but not as much. Grace's sections are more RE7 and 8 from what I've seen, but you can kind of make it similar to RE2 as well. But they don't really have the action that I've seen in like 4 and I've experienced in 9. And that's what I really like, right? I do have a little bit of it, but based on like the health and the ammo conservation, the game is definitely doing way more of like what RE1 did, which is survival horror. Not as much like action horror. Which is fine, it's just I prefer 9's take on it. But just the vibes of RE1, for me, are better for that style of gameplay than it was for the RE2 remake, personally, from my experience. But they're both bangers though. But after finishing RE2, it's very hard for me to separate 2 and 1 now. They're both really good. Because on Demon Time I kill everything I see. I tried to do it a little bit, but man, Enemies soak up bullets in RE2 like so much. 2 over 4? That's fair enough. Is 2 like your favourite? It must be close to the top, right? Well, it's actually kind of scary. Honestly, I think it's partly because it's like an old game. Like, and just the way things look. Like, they don't look as highly detailed as things do now, which can kind of like take away from a little bit of sort of morbidness about weirdness, you know what I mean? Yeah, don't get me wrong, RE2 Remake is still a banger, like, absolutely amazing game, love it so much. But like, if I were to say it like this, I feel like RE2 and RE1 are almost the same game. They're not, but they're almost the same game. And I just think RE1 is a better version of that game. Not overall, of course. Mainly like the composite parts that are most important to me, so like the story and the presentation of the story. But yeah, upon finishing RE2, it's kind of close. That's 4 for me. Nice. It's good, Dizzy Boy on the Twitch side. How are you doing? Hope life's treating you well. Welcome to the stream.
I'd say it's time for a tea.
To be honest, forward just get kind of annoying sometimes. So far, is that about RE2 being your favourite? I think 2 was just more exciting than 4. 4 was kind of easy ammo. This is the 4 remake. Or 4 OG. I heard a UK accent and I joined. Yes, I am indeed British. I'm a British man. Cat off. I was going to say cat tea, but I got hit, so pain. How are you doing, man? What is Gucci? Oh shit, well that's not good. I'm not dead, but I'm certainly in pain. Now he's in a bit of trouble. I'll take that. It's about the remake, yeah.
You should kill yourself.
I didn't mean to do that. That was my fault though, I fat bombed it. You won't catch me complaining about that one. It was my fault. Nice damage. Boom, 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 boom. No, I couldn't get my fucking RC off. Fucking slow fingers, man. Slow fingers. I was trying to call him out. Pressed. Like he should have done. Nope. Backdash. Oh, nice. That was good. Oh, I just asked to fucking die right now. I'm very lucky I didn't. I tried to do it straight away. I messed it up. Bonk, bonk. He's gonna reset. I do have 50 meter here. I'm wild soul. I tried to force slash, but I didn't mean do that, man. I literally fucking just wanted to do force slash. What's up, Gamble? How you doing, Hemi? What is Gucci? Hope you're doing well. Same bro, trying to find the UK Guilty Gear community. But you're more than welcome to hang and vibe around here, and watch me absolutely suck at the game. Well, you play, so am I right in interpreting your name to possibly reference who you play? Do you play Dizzy? Do you play the lovely Queen Dizzy? Oh, God. You did not expect to be over there, did you? For God's sake. How many times are you going to get hit by that? Bonk. I don't know what it is in this session, but, well, not just this session. I was playing Ass last night as well. I am playing absolute cheek. How do I not orbit? This is what I mean. I am playing like absolute bootay cheeks. I tried to just defend that. Why? What would I possibly get from doing that? Nothing. So why even try? Boom! I don't know what he was doing there. What's his off? Thought we spam more energy just to add stuff through the bullets. I see what you mean. I mean, I kind of don't mind it too, as long as I don't want it to be too easy. But that's kind of what I like about RE9. Like, I do like the sort of I like the zombie slaying, so I want the zombie slaying to be a bit more exaggerated, you know what I mean? Whereas in RE2, it's not really like that. Which again is fine. Like, the great thing about having like a long-running franchise is you can have multiple entries that are like, they all are identifiable to the core sort of concept of what it is, but they stray in different ways, you know what I mean? You want like different experiences that are still kind of the same experience, but not exactly, you know what I mean? Instead of just every single entry being this one thing. Because eventually we'll just get bored. I don't want wall spotting. Why is that wall spotting? I was gonna... I played Venom and I had the name Dizzy before Dizzy existed, I think, around PS3. I feel you. No, Venom is dope as well. I haven't played Venom in a while because I'm playing on a hitbox now and I fucking suck ass. But yeah, Venom is so dope. I fuck with it. Excited for the new patch? Are you going to be trying Jam or... And some enemy types are just really annoying. The only new enemy type for the game where it's just there for like 5 minutes. Its only purpose it feels like is to be annoying. I see. Because I'm gonna have to find out when I get there, which will be a while from now because I'll be playing the OG first for RE4, and I'll be playing the OGs for 2 and 3 as well. But that will be even further down the line.
You should kill
Hope all as well. Yeah, I'm doing Gucci. Gamu. I hope you are as well. Aside from a bit of tilting, I'm doing good. Oh, okay. Three hours in, I was just asking when it would be over. Shit, this is kind of... Never mind. That gonna make something that looks easy to block. If you do it right, Gemu showed me this, so all credits to Gemu. It's a safe jump. I wouldn't say it's the most craziest mix-up in the world, but it is a safe jump, so... On both sides. If you do the timing right. I couldn't punch that. last time, man. Got it off. Awesome. Try to dash later and see if we back dash or air dash later. Nope. Is that why about playing the originals? I mean, they're on Steam now. Well, the originals for 2 or 3 are on Steam. The original for 1 is on Steam as well, but my logic was like, RE2 Remake is definitely, it's so far removed because of the time from the original RE2 that they're not even remotely the same game, right? They're not remotely the same experience. Whereas RE1, the remake or remaster, however people describe it, of RE1, it was only like 6 years after, in 2002. So it's very much still like the game that RE1 already was, if you get what I mean. So I don't need to play that one because the original RE1 will just be objectively worse than the remake in every single way. Or the remaster or whatever in every single way. Because of the fact that they are so similarly the same game. Whereas, whether you think the RE2 remake is objectively better or worse than the original, they're both so different that, to me, they're just like in a different category. Like, even though I know I'm going to enjoy RE2, the original RE2, less than the remake, there is novelty in playing it because the RE2 remake is nothing like the RE2 original. Do you know what I mean? And also, like, I wasn't actually planning on doing it until they put them on Steam, because I just couldn't be asked to, like, set up an emulator and do all that shit. Like, I just wanted to be the good corporate $1 million asset and want it in my Steam library. Do you know what I mean? I wanted to be able to see them in my Steam library. But no, they've put them on Steam now, so 100% I'll be giving them a try. Like, I'm a fan of the series now, so I'm kind of in. Like, whatever it is, not absolutely anything, but like for pretty much most games, I'll play them. I think they grabbed him there. I didn't think he would do it. I was just calling him out. I did not think he would do it, but I should have done really. He has 2 bars. 5 and 6 on multiplayer too? What, is this like local or online? Can you like literally like play online co-op for the campaign or something? Okay, I get that. Yes, I'll be happy. Because I don't know about you, like, I have no nostalgia or like want to play games that are old and suffer the pitfalls of old game design. Like, all the things, this is one I was going to make a video about it at some point, maybe when I make thoughts on Resident Evil in general. I might make a video about that, around that and something. But basically, like, the discourse around, like, I've seen recently after getting into Resident Evil of like, you don't know if you're going to like this until you try it. To a degree, it's correct, right? For example, I didn't think I would like tank controls, though I didn't necessarily know too much about them. So I'm not like, oh, I knew exactly what it was going to be and I'm going to hate it. But what I said is that I know for a fact, whatever they are, I'm not going to like it more than the way the remakes feel. Little did you know, I play RE1, I like the tank controls, I think it's fine. In fact, I like them so much, I wouldn't even mind if they did a modern entry with tank controls. I wouldn't think it's the end of the world. But I can tell you, just as I did before I played it, that I prefer the modern movement. Like, just categorically. I already know that. I know that because I'm able to identify what I like about the modern movement, and that being what I like, and the controls not having that. You know what I mean? So I totally agree to some extent. There's like a you don't know until you try type thing, but if you're able to identify the factors of something as to why that thing wouldn't work for you, and say, yeah, that's why I wouldn't like it, then you don't necessarily need to try it to know whether you would or wouldn't like it or not. You still could be wrong. Like, don't get me wrong. You could still like identify something and go, yeah, this, and that. But you could still be wrong and you try it and somehow you like it. Right? That happens. But it's not like a unreasonable take to assess something, find a bunch of things about that thing that you categorically know you don't like, and then say, I probably won't like that. You know what I mean?
I'd say it's time for a tea break.
Like, here's a good example. The save ribbons. I didn't know that in old RE, up until like RE4, the regular difficulty of the game had you using the ribbons for saves. To me, as much as that is like synonymous with Resident Evil's identity, I fucking hate it. Now, if I'm doing a repeat playthrough, like with RE9, and I can use the save ribbons, awesome, because it poses a different challenge. But for the game of which I want to play of a Resident Evil, fuck off. I don't want it. But I didn't know about that. But if I was told about save ribbons before I played RE1, I would have said, I'm not going to like that.
Danger.
Actually, 2 was actually more fun with them. That's a lie. Are you talking about Remake 2, yeah? See, like I say, like if I... It's one of those things where I don't want it to be my default difficulty. If I decide to play with the ribbons, awesome. Because then I'm embracing the challenge. Do you get what I mean? But if you're making me play with them, that's annoying.
You should kill yourself.
I don't know how that gets people, honestly. I really don't. Fuck's sake. Yeah, 2 remake. Made more fun to be like, where the fuck's the next save ribbon? I better play it safe. With the hardest base difficulty. God damn. Because you have like you have your deviations, don't you? You have like your standard before you unlock like your insanity and stuff like that. You have your standard difficulty that gives you the ribbons and your standard difficulty that doesn't have the ribbons. You know what I mean?
You should kill yourself.
You bitch. You biatch. She's gonna reset me. No, maybe not. Because I knew she wouldn't kill me, so I was like, okay, what's the reset here? Just too slow. I was trying to do forward BRC. Gaming, we're trying to. I'm sucking absolute balls right now, but we're trying. All the games got something cool about them. I don't think playing the super hard difficulty would be fun. Yeah, I'm kind of of the same like opinion from what I've played so far. RE9 is a great example, right? I won't spoil what it is because I don't know if you don't want to spoil it. Right? It's not a story-related thing. It's something you can unlock. But basically, unlocking this thing kind of makes the challenge of playing on the hardest difficulty. There's probably still going to be some challenge, but nowhere near as much without not having it, right? But I've had fun playing on the hardest difficulty, having this thing. And I wouldn't want to play on the hardest difficulty without this thing, basically. It's just not how I enjoy playing the games. And that's why RE9 is my favourite, because part of that reason, it just allows me to indulge in the zombie slaying. Magnum? No, it's not a weapon specifically. It has something to do with weapons, but it's not a weapon specifically that you can unlock. Well, you can unlock weapons, obviously, but the thing I'm on about is not specifically a weapon unlock. I could tell you if you want to know. It's not like a story spoiler, and it's definitely something you would not unlock playing the game the first time around. The challenge to unlock this thing, you would never, ever, ever, ever do this the first time around. It would be impossible. You just wouldn't be able to do it. Oh god. I mean, as long as it's minor. Yeah. So you can unlock unlimited ammo. But you have to beat the game in like 4 hours or something, I think. I think that's the challenge that unlocks it. So yeah, it's not something you would ever do your first time around. Basically, the game has like a point system for your challenges. And depending on what challenges you do, it awards you a certain amount of points. And using those points, you can buy different stuff. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure I recall that the unlimited ammo one you can't purchase, maybe. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, if they know. You have to complete the game in 4 hours for that. I could be wrong because there are a small number of challenges you can't buy. Oh, well, things you can't buy. You have to complete the challenges for them. To unlock them. But yeah, I might be confusing that with one that actually does need the challenge. That does sound fun. I love stuff like that. Reminds me of like old Doom and stuff. Yeah, it is fun. It's definitely helped me do. Well, it's obviously the other stuff that you can unlock is encourage me to do repeat playthroughs to get them. And as I was saying, the thing that's made me want to play an Insanity run is having unlimited ammo. Now I guess like anyone who sort of doesn't run it like that will say like that's not an Insanity run because you're kind of curtailing the difficulty. Which I 100% agree with, but the challenge that Insanity mode offers is not the way I want to play the game, if you get what I mean. Especially in Grace's sections. There's another way I can kind of talk about it, actually. It's a bit random. But for whatever reason, this game is like constantly coming up in my YouTube algorithm recently. I have a bit of a hot take about it. I have played it like a little bit, and I didn't like it at the time, and I still don't like it now. I think Outlast and games like Outlast kind of suck. Like, I think they're kind of shit. Like, I understand the idea of a horror game where you can't do anything because, you know, the part of the power fantasy can take away the fear factor, right? If I'm playing as Leon and wheelhouse kicking zombies, it's a lot harder to make things scary. So I understand that. But for me, like the gameplay loop of something like an Outlast is just too boring. Like I don't want to be running away from you all the time. I don't mind if I have to sometimes, even a lot of the time. But like the way in which I do it has to be sort of bedded in with other ways of engaging with you. It isn't just running away from you. Like shooting you to slow you down or whatever. You know what I mean?
You should kill yourself.
Oh, that's terrifying for me. Like, don't get me wrong, it's definitely a scary game. Like, it nails that vibe. But the actual gameplay loop for me, really not that fun. like Amnesia. I know of Amnesia, but not enough to like sort of mirror the gameplay one-to-one to Outlast, if you get what I mean. Like I know how Outlast plays, I've played it and I've seen it. I'm somewhat aware of Amnesia, but I know there's like multiple Amnesia games, right? I think. But yeah, like if the gameplay loop of the game is basically running from the kill box, it's not that. I don't really like that. We got it. Amnesia also scared me. Let's see, I've seen Amnesia but never played it, but we're saying that's the scary one as well, yeah. Pretty bad. Pretty spooky. Shit. The problem with that is that it was too scary. So, you sound like you played it, right? But did you finish it? Was that something that like made you stop playing the game? Did you end up finishing it? You're doing way too much flying. Get down here! For no, I'm a pull. No, I feel you. I feel you. There's another horror game I saw. I can't remember where it was. Might have been on Instagram and I might have saved like a thingy for it. But that looked kind of cool. See if I can find it now. Psycho Dead, that's it. It's not out yet, I don't think. But this looks kind of cool. Dave, you need to play The Evil Within. Is that on Steam?
You should kill yourself.
I have heard of The Evil Within. I've seen a lot of the first game, but that was years ago. So, like, I could probably identify it if I looked it, like a shot that, like I recall a little bit of, like a room. So I've got like this image of like a monster with like loads of arms and legs, like crawling across the floor, like a really sterilized like medical room. Players back in the day. Did you actually? I don't know what it was, but just horror games in general just didn't really click with me back then. I mean, like I say, I'd already played, like, by the time I started streaming, I'd already played the RE2 remake, right? Because I started in, like, 2021. Was it? And it didn't click with me. I've touched Resident Evil 7 as well. Same thing, like, at the time, it just didn't click. But that one makes a bit more sense because I'm not massive on the first person. But like, I don't know. I'm trying to super. I've tried super like 4 times. And Yakuza. The thing is with Yakuza, there's just too many fucking games. I've got no problem playing it, but there's too many games. Second game is Amazing 2. This is for The Evil Within, right? You were saying they weren't scary. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
You should kill yourself.
And yeah, the Alien stream was just... I just couldn't get into that either. I didn't like that at all. But yeah, I remember because, like... I'd never really played one extensively. Like I said, like I played RE2. And like all I got from that was, oh, I like the gameplay. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, I guess my rationale was always like, if it's not scaring me as a horror game, what am I even doing? But I guess it just doesn't really do that for me. Like I'll get jump scared, but I don't know. I like the unsettling stuff. But before I was kind of like thinking that the unsettling stuff needs to scare me, otherwise it's not like doing anything. But no, like, it doesn't. Doesn't matter who played FF. What about FF? What about Final Fantasy? What about peak fantasy? Bro, you need to play Final Fantasy. It's so peak. There's so many games. There is, but I have not played nearly a fraction of them. Don't get me wrong. I do want to at some point. No, I haven't. What? I've only played. And this is part of the reason why as well. Like, we're just talking about RE games, right? And their older counterparts. A lot of Final Fantasy's older counterparts are games that are different to the Final Fantasy that I fell in love with. So the first one I played was 15. And that game is, to be totally honest, quite cheeks for what it should be, right? But the story and characters just sell it so hard. It's so awesome. But I didn't like fall in love with Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 10, Final Fantasy 8, whatever. Right? I didn't play those games. I've played the modern versions of the games. Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy 7 Remake. That's the Final Fantasy I love. Now, I think the composite parts of a Final Fantasy and what makes a Final Fantasy game will translate to the older games anyway, like the storytelling and the music and the level design and all that type of shit, right? And the unique aesthetics, all that type of shit. I'll find those things that I'll enjoy in the older games, and the stories could be better, they could be worse, it just depends on how it goes. But in terms of the gameplay, I think I can tell you quite definitively, I don't think I'll play a game that has combat that I like more than FF7 Rebirths. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what order to play them in because I like the style of RPG. See, if you're talking about like the older looking games with the turn-based stuff, like if you want that, I feel like you're kind of like me in, like we were talking about earlier, not necessarily want to play a game that's too old, at least to start with, like in a series. You want something that's relatively modern. I haven't played it, but probably something like Final Fantasy X would be a sort of a good balance, if you will, of like a game that's not too old, but is of that style of Final Fantasy. And then, to be fair, like, for the modern one, the FF7 trilogy is just like a really easy thing to start. Because it's its own thing, do you get what I mean? You're not really beholden to any of the other titles in the series, really. You can just play the remake series, because it's going to be its own trilogy, isn't it? Fuck's sake, I'm getting my super off. 10 is that the Clive one or older? That's older. Clive is 16. Which one do I play first? So what are you looking for? The turn-based or for the real-time combat? And what would you prefer to experience? Alright, both. Right, okay, this is my rationale, right? I don't know all the entries and how good they are, but I'm aware that Final Fantasy X is a very beloved entry. So Final Fantasy X is probably the most recent one that I can think of that is beloved. It's not the oldest game in the franchise, and it is that version of Final Fantasy. If you get what I mean. There might be an even more recent one, like, because I think like Because obviously 14's online. I think 13 is also like a traditional story-based Final Fantasy, if you know what I mean. So you can look into that one as well. I haven't looked as much. I don't know much about 13 though. But, yeah, you're looking at like something like Final Fantasy 10 or Final Fantasy 13, I would say. But Final Fantasy 10 I can say with a bit more confidence. So basically very cool, I think. I can play like every touch FF. Oh yeah, all the games, unless they are like for example, I think Final Fantasy 13 has like 3 games. In fact, I think Final Fantasy 10 is split up into 2, and it's just called 10-2. Do you know what I mean? Like, the games are, maybe there's some of them that are like related in the sense that they're set 1,000 years after another one. I don't know, maybe. But no, like, they're all their own games. So like Final Fantasy 15 is its own game. You can like learn things. It's like, I don't know. You kind of get used to like, I don't know, certain cameos. You know what the summons are if you've played like OG Final Fantasy. Or if you just play Final Fantasy in general. So you know that you'll see stuff like Ifrit and Bahamut and Ramuh and all that shit, right? Because they appear in many of the games. But in terms of the story, no, you don't need them. Never seen anything, Crow. Yeah, it's not a problem. It's like I don't know, Guilty Gear. You know, playing Guilty Gear, you're gonna have a Roman cancer. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter if it's Strive or if it's fucking Ungus Bungus in 2035. It's gonna have a Roman cancer. But yeah, if you want that classic feeling Final Fantasy that's relatively recent, Final Fantasy X, if you want to experience the modern Final Fantasy, I think, to be honest, you can pick any of them again because they're all their own confined stories. 16 is a good one to try because it's one game, so you can play Final Fantasy 16 and experience Final Fantasy 16 in its entirety in one game and its DLC. Whereas with 7, like, you've got 2 games and a third one that's coming out, like, probably next year or the year after. The 15 is also the same. You can experience 15 from, like, its base game. But I honestly would not recommend 15 as the first game because it's a poor game. Like, it is. It was my first one, so regardless, like, I was able to fall in love with it, but for what a Final Fantasy should be, it's not a great game. It's got a great story and great characters, but it's not a great game.
You should kill yourself.
Start with 10 then 7. Yeah, if you want that classic feeling Final Fantasy with the turn-based, I'd start with 10 and then you can do 7 or 16. But if you want the modern feeling first and then go back, I would start with 7 or 16.
You should kill yourself.
What does Sound Combat like? For the series so far, it kind of differs. So, like, 15... It's been a while since I've played it, so I don't remember it exactly, but it's basically a less smooth version of 16's, which is kind of similar to, like, DMC-style combat. 16... I think 16's literally is made by a dude who works on DMC. So it is very much like a DMC combat, but not as in depth. At least at like the surface level for everyone who's going to play the game that doesn't spend like a shitload of time figuring it out. Because I've seen some videos and it is actually fucking insane. But it's like not like it's kind not. No, I'll try and say it in a way where it doesn't spoil any of the lore of like what you're using. But basically, you have like your basic attack and like a magic attack. The magic attack really isn't all that useful, but you can unlock things as you level up that are like a variation. Final Fantasy 16 is definitely way less of an RPG. It's still an RPG, but way less of an RPG than say the older games in like the 7 remake series. So you can unlock stuff that are like variations of the things that you can do. Like one unlock you can do is where you just dash, you like teleport full screen to something. Another unlock you can do is where like you can charge up your basic attack and do like a big slam. That type of shit, right? Another one is where like you can press 2 buttons at the same time and hop off something's head. Or you can hold a button and it launches them in the air. That type of shit, right? And then alongside those, you have abilities from the different summons that you see throughout the game that do different things, whatever they may be, right? And you can equip a total of 6, I think? 6 or 4. And they all have cooldowns of different types, basically. So you're mixing them together. And those abilities vary wildly for what they can do. Whereas 7, the 7 remake series has it best, particularly in the second game, Rebirth. The real-time... I haven't seen Xenoblade's combat exactly, so I don't know if it's exactly the same. But the remake series kind of... It's a lot more RPG. There's a lot more different moves that you can do. Like, you have your spell casting with the materia and stuff. Like, you have your... You have the free roaming, where you have, like, you know, the screen's not slowed down or anything like that, and you have, like, your basic attack and different type of attacks you can do that build ATB. And your ATB is what you need to spend to do actions, right? And you have, like, a menu that comes up if you press, like, X that slows down the screen a bit, and you can pick your actions from there. To a certain extent, you can map your inputs so that every time you try and spend your ATB, you don't have to have the screen slow down if you don't want to. So, like, you have spells and you have abilities, right? And you can map it to, like, 4 of whatever of those onto face buttons. So you could do, like, L1 square and spend your ATB straight away. But Rebirth is better because basically it takes the system of 7, which is really cool, and just adds a load of cool shit on top of it. It should have been there in the first place. Like joint attacks and stuff. And just other cool shit. Carl makes me cry. He's been making me cry all stream. I've been getting absolutely clapped by Kai players all stream. I've been getting clapped by everybody all stream today. Can't play the fucking game today, apparently. How long is 10? I'm not actually sure. I'm not actually sure. Come back to Xenoblade. I like to play Xenoblade, but bro, the Switch is a fucking microwave, bro. It doesn't matter really, because you can still have a great story and a great game without looking a million bucks. The Switch is a microwave. Play 1, please. I don't use my Switch. I mean, I could do it. Don't play 2? What is 2? Are we saying 2 is booty cheeks? Yeah, watch some gameplay. You can see what you think for yourself. Because like I say, you have none of these games are reliant upon you playing another game, but all of them are very different. So like, even though 16 and 7 both have real-time combat, if you look at both of them in action, you'll see that they're both very different. They're not remotely similar. I would also say, I don't know about the tone for Final Fantasy X story, so if that interests you, I'm not sure. But 16 is like a medieval fantasy tone, a lot more of a darker tone than Final Fantasy seems to usually go for.
You should kill yourself. Now.
It's a lot more moody. And just depressing. Whereas like 7 has got like a lot more brevity and a lot more humour. And a lot more silliness. Not peak besides the combat. It's just super weird. Like super Japanese coded with the weird culture. I really don't like that. I feel you. But you're saying they just indulge on it a bit too much for the second one. Because I imagine it's in the first one anyway, right? Because it is made by a Japanese Japanese studio, right? I would imagine. So it must like the stuff must have been in the first game as well, but maybe they just do it too much in the next game. What you say? Medieval fantasy, yeah, boy. The 16 has that setting. And in general, like I say, I first fell in love with the franchise when I played 15, right? As much as I love 15, like when you look into like its development and all that shit, like the game's just a nightmare. And, like when you know like all the shit that I do about it, like from what it was, and it had like 2 sets of season pass DLC. Basically, the game's a disaster. It's a fucking disaster, right? It was in development for like 10 years, and somehow it's like one of the most highest-selling copied games in the franchise. It's fucking unreal. But it's a disaster of a game. I still love it, but it's a disaster of a game. Playing FF16, honestly, it felt like just one big long apology. It's just it's FF15, but just better in every single way. Aside from maybe the story. This is what I mean. This is what makes FF15 so good. It is so flawed in so many ways, but the story and characters are just fucking awesome. And even then, I can't even say the story, because the story is told so poorly in the game. It's just the characters. Barely, like not at all, but the second one is like never ending. Yeah, mate. You know what they were cooking, maybe. They stayed a bit too long in the kitchen, maybe, right? A little bit too crazy. There is kind of... So I don't necessarily know if you want to know this, because it might be considered like a spoiler. This might be something you want to see, like, with your own eyes in the game and not be told about it beforehand. It's not like a story-related thing per se. Like, it happens in the story, so it is a story-related thing. But it's more in regards to the gameplay. Because obviously you've got the open combat, right? But you have, say, your boss fights, right? And they you have them in open combat as well, like the real-time combat. But you also have them in a different way. Would you class that as a spoiler? If I tell, like, if you watch the trailer, you would see this, and if you probably looked up gameplay, you might see it as well. But would you prefer me not tell you so that you run into that hurdle yourself, basically, or would you rather me tell you? So you know, basically.
Man,
You should kill yourself.
It's like an appealing factor where it's like, oh, also, you have the real-time combat, but in some boss fights you have this. Sure, tell me. The game has kaiju battles, basically. Oh, you said actually no, too late, bro. I mean, damn! I was more the brother! Right, I'll shut up now. Change my mind? Is that I change my mind back to yes or no? I'm keeping my lips sealed. Oh shit. Okay. It's chill. It's cool as fuck. Well, yeah, okay, I'll shut up about it. I'll shut up about it. My bad. But yeah. If you look up gameplay, you will almost certainly find this, I'm pretty sure. I don't think you'll be able to avoid it. Which is not the end of the world because there's not just one, basically. You'll be alright. You would probably see either the first one or like there's one in the middle that is like you know, like when a game kind of has like a bit of a viral thing, you know what I mean? Shit, why am I pressing there? Why am I pressing there? Tell me that hasn't ruined anything, it just makes me more excited. I love these monsters. No, it's not bad. I appreciate you. In fact, no, literally, the opening of the game, like the literal first few seconds, is you know how Clive's stage is in Tekken 8? It's literally a depiction of the prologue of the game. Like the shit that happens in the first 5 seconds. So you could watch that one maybe if you wanted to see. It doesn't give you like the full experience of what it's actually like in that bit, but so you can see what it looks like when you're going through a boss battle in the game. You could look at the opening one. Do you get what I mean?
You should kill yourself.
So you can get a vibe for like how it tries to present those types of fights. I'm not gonna lie, my head's just not there. I'm so far gone, bro. I've been autopiloting for so long.
You should kill yourself.
But no, I love 16. I think it's fucking awesome. It's so good. But I am biased. I do have the collector's edition of the game right behind me. It was like 330 quid. Worth every penny. Right, I think I'm done. I've got no areas to play, man. I've got nothing. Turn off the game map, literally. Like, yeah, I'm there. I'm just kind of like, I'm good. Tomorrow I'll play Mugenics. Chill on some Mugenics. I'll probably play some Mugenics now before I go to bed, to be honest. Just to chill. 3 more days, indeed. I can't wait. I am excited. I am very excited. I'm ready, man. I don't have work that day, so I'll be fucking fully refreshed, ready to go. Oh god. Take care, brother Juice. Have a good one, man. Have a good one. Yeah, definitely tomorrow, Mugenics. I might play some now in a bit before I go to bed, but I'll do it off stream. I'm in a brain haze right now. But yeah, I'm just swinging by Homie Slasses and having a chin wag as usual. You guys look after yourselves, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.